So in this part of the video, we're going to take a look at the GoGo widget. Now, what is the GoGo widget? The GoGo widget is a place where you can see the bars, and the bars will light up according to what the sensor is doing or what the outputs are doing. We're going to use those purple bars there to give us values for what the sensor is sensing. And you can control the GoGo board using the GoGo widget. So here I've got everything set up, and I am pressing on the button that's connected to the GoGo board. And you saw there that the purple bar flashed on and off. Now I'm going to press the button on the GoGo widget, and it's gonna make the GoGo board sound. And I can also turn the LED light on the GoGo board using the GoGo widget. Try it out. One of the blocks that you'll need the most is the forever on block. That just ensures that the code starts and then it continues to wait for inputs, and it will run through outputs and continue waiting for inputs until you actively stop it on the GoGo board. You'll want to use this block in 99% of all coding cases, unless you really want that code to run once and then stop. Here I am building a very simple sequence of code, and the code is just asking the light to turn on when the button is pressed. But the way I have set it is that the sensor needs to be greater than 500. And we know that when we press that button, the sensor actually goes from 0 or to a very low number like 1, and it just jumps up into over 1,000. And there is really difficult to get anywhere in between. So when you press the button is automatically going to jump way past the thousands. And when that happens, you're asking the board to talk to the motor A. I plugged it in at the output A socket. And when I'm talking to that output A socket, what do I want it to do? I want to turn on that socket. I have not coded anything to turn it off. So this is the most basic sort of code. Let's see how it runs. The next steps, we're going to show you how to get the code that you've now written and transfer it to the GoGo board. So the next steps, we're going to take the code that you wrote in block, and we're going to download it onto the GoGo board. So right now we are in block code, and you want to press the button where it says logo code. What you see is the block code written in actual simple code in text form, and what you want to do is copy that. Next, you're going to want to open up the GoGo widget, and next to the GoGo monitor on the right of that, you'll see a place where it says logo. And when you click it, it should give you a blank page or a page with code. At the moment, there is no code in there, so it is blank. Use Command V, paste the code into the blank page. If there's code there already, delete it all and place the code in there. The next step is pretty simple. You just want to head over to the download button, the orange one, and press download. And you should hear a beep on your logo, on your on your GoGo board, and that way you know that the code was downloaded onto the GoGo board. Here I'm going to run the code. So I need to remember to turn on the GoGo board, and that big black button is the button that turns the code on. So if we've programmed this right, when I press the button, the red light or the LED light should switch on. Because in my code I did not program a way to turn off the light, then I need to press that run button to turn off the GoGo board and to stop running the code. And then I'll have to start it all over again by pressing it another time.